Hello everyone, this is Phil from undercage.com. Today we got Xiaomi Hongmi. So this is the low-end device from Xiaomi, a Chinese manufacturer, and they're launching this soon in Singapore under the name of Redmi. Alrighty, so let's take a look at it. It starts with a receiver on the top and the front-facing camera with the 4.7-inch of a HD IPS display, menu, home, and the back key. As the name implies, since the red Hong means red in Chinese, and these keys are colored in red. These are not flash by the LEDs. These don't actually have the LEDs behind them. Rather, it has a little LED on top of these keys. It lights up in blue when it's in charge, and when it's fully charged, it lights up in green. So that's that. And on the right is a volume rocker with the power key. On the top is a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the left is blank. On the bottom is a micro USB port with the microphone, and on the back is the 8-megapixel camera with the sub microphone, LED flash, the speaker grill, the Xiaomi logo, and that's pretty much it. The battery cover is detachable. When detached, you gain the access to the micro SD card slot, expandable up to 64 gigabytes. You'd rather swipe in an SD card since the internal storage is only 4 gigabytes, and the dual SIM card slot. That's 3G WCDMA plus GSM. Make sure you get the right version of the Hongmi, since these come in two versions. One is a local version with the TD-SCDMA, that's Chinese version of the 3G, and those only work in GSM on the countries other than China, so make sure you get the WCDMA version. And it's got a 2000 milliamps of battery that's replaceable, so if you're lacking one, you can get another to have a better battery life. And as a size matters, it's about as this big compared to the Galaxy S4. Since this guy's a 5-incher, we can kind of see that this is a bit big to be a 4.7-incher, but considering the price, we can just ignore that. Turning it on, we get the usual MIUI interface with the lock screen and the launcher. MIUI is a quite popular ROM, and since Xiaomi makes the MIUI, you can't no more call this a custom ROM on this guy. This is a stock ROM on the Xiaomi devices, along with the Xiaomi Hongmi, Mi3s, and the other devices. And it has massive amount of the modifications that user can make, starting with the toggle bar and pretty much everything. You can choose what to display on the notification bar or not, toggle switches, mobile network, security, what apps to gain what kind of authority and whatnot, all those kind of awesome things. But I'm not really a huge fan of the MIUI launcher, so let's get back to Nova launcher. That's my favorite. And specs-wise, it's got a MediaTek quad-core processor that's based on the A7 technology. I kind of was worried that the A7 isn't exactly a powerful processor to run a 720p display, but it was kind of enough. Aside from a little bit of lag on the display and the animations, it runs quite smooth. And it's got a 1 gigabyte of RAM with the 4 gigabytes of storage. And that's 4 gigs is pretty small, so make sure to expand that, as I mentioned. And this guy is based on the Android 4.2.2 Jelly Beans, so that's quite new. I'm pretty fine with that. And when web surfing and all this kind of light usage, you get pretty much a decent performance. It runs fine. We do see a bit of a frame drop in the scrolling and everything. Now we don't even see that in the web browser, but we kind of see that. But overall, light usage, users will not see any kind of problem with the specs that this guy has. All those light usages just work fine. Reddit, all those kind of awesome things just work fine. All right. Aside from that, the headphone quality, I've been expecting a bit on the sound quality of this guy, but please don't. It's although it's got a sound equalizer called the Mi Effects, it's those equalizers don't exactly work well, since the basis of this guy is really terrible. The sound is really terrible. Don't expect anything on that, including the speaker. And photo quality wise, it takes decent photos when the lighting is actually good. Like this guy, the photo quality is not bad. Not bad. Although we do see a bit of noise, it's not that big of a problem. But when we go to a low lighting conditions, there are a lot of noise in the picture, so don't expect good of a photo quality on the low lighting conditions. But when your lighting is good, it's pretty okay. And the battery life wise, it it runs pretty well, considering it's a 2000 milliamps of battery. 2000 milliamps isn't really a big of a battery. And so that's battery life is pretty cool too. So overall, this is a pretty impressive device as a price. Come on, where can you get this kind of a build quality on a $115? And even Moto G is like $60 more expensive for that. So for the price, this guy is pretty amazing, and the software is amazing as well. So we're actually quite excited to go on more details on the high-end device MI3. So in order to do that, tap here to subscribe to our channel. So overall, this is still an amazing device for its price. Build quality, display, although it's got a bit of a reflection on it, it's pretty cool. This was Under KG. Thank you always for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.